Shalom, shalom. This is Truth is Everlasting, Lion's Den. I am Yahweh Sop. I camp out with Lion Den, Hawan Ben Joshua Water in Jacksonville, Florida. But first I take up a prayer to the Father, to the Son, to the elders, to the Akims, and to the women and children around the world in Paleo Hebrew language. Kau, Halayim Na Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Ha Rokak Wadash Mahamaf. In the name of Yahweh Shai, in spirit and holy and in truth. Double honors to the 144,000 chosen elect. Double honors to the elders of GMS. Double honors to the elders of Lion Den's camp. Salutations to the Akims from the four corners of the earth and to the women and children. Shalom. Okay, well, did a lesson today with one of the Akims outside, but got home, rested a little bit, spent some time with the Akim, and lo and behold, just when I thought, I gotta get ready to go to camp tomorrow, boom! Look what pops up. Yep, that's right. President Kennedy. But boy, this video, what he has to say loud and clear, it exposed the wickedness, not only of the Edomites, but remember the Romans, the Italians out there keeping behind the scene the Pope, right? Very quiet, playing that he's all scriptural, all godly, right? Well, wait till you hear what he has to say on this video. The title of this lesson, he covers the faces of the judges. Here we go. Woo.
Craftsmanship alone suggests extraordinary resources and skill. These works represent indigenous American figures of extraordinary historical significance, preserved under federal authority. A thriving melanated civilization of considerable refinement. They are maintained here for preservation and study. The public is told that every melanated face began in the bottom of a boat from Africa. But these works depict the indigenous Asiatics of America. They didn't come from Africa, they were here, established and sovereign, before the continents even split. This figure in Egypt, New York, symbolizes an ancient exchange of Moorish knowledge and gold, a relationship that predates our modern institutions. The iconography suggests guidance, instruction, stewardship.
Wow. Mr. Kennedy, thank you for bringing us here. This is incredible.
She looks just like my grandmother.
It very well may be. History has a way of hiding in plain sight.
We are looking at the true empresses of America, the matriarchs of the Tamari Empire. The history taught above ground is a staged theater.
If Kennedy continues, we will lose everything. He is gaining too much power. The blacks belong to us. If they wake up to who they truly are, we will lose everything and Rome will fall. We all took the oath to defend Rome. We have to act now.
Make the order.
Mr. President, who are these figures?
The human mind, when cultivated without constraint, produces extraordinary achievements: art, governance, science, architecture. Yet history often records triumph selectively to disregard black excellence, emphasizing white accomplishments while minimizing...
If Kennedy continues, we will lose everything. If they wake up to who they truly are, we will lose everything and Rome will fall. We all took the Freemasonic oath to defend Rome. We have to act now. Make the order.
Mr. President, why preserve such a collection here?
These public statements about true black history and identity provoke strong reactions, particularly from groups concerned about political stability and want me eliminated.
They're starting to question the narrative. We must do something to stop it. We cannot allow them to learn indigenous history. We must keep pushing the out-of-Africa theory, sir. We must push more slave movies, more out-of-Africa movies, so they never know.
These works depict figures from early civilizations whose contributions have been insufficiently acknowledged. Well, I must say, I'm in very good company. I don't know what I'd do without beautiful black women around. They keep the day interesting. They're stealing the spotlight from me. Well, I must say, black women are by far among the most beautiful women on the planet. A man would have to be blind not to notice.
JFK.
Okay. He could be a Jake, all right? Well, there you go. Out of the horse's mouth. And it doesn't say nothing here about AI doing this, okay? I want to go to Job chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. he covers the faces of the judge thereof. If not, where and who is he? You know, I find it kind of amazing that the 501c3 incorporated prostitute Christian churches cannot answer that question. After, we're living in 2026 with technology. Are you going to tell me they're not looking into this or don't see this? Same thing I'm looking at. And where the hell is Bo-Cav Malone when this is being talked about? Right? So you know that he's an agent. He's probably probably one of the parts of the tiny hats as well. I want to go to Luke 8, chapter 17. For nothing is secret that shall not be made manifested, neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad. Yeah, anything's going to come to the light, good or bad, right? So these Edomites, I think because they have technology that was given to them by Yahweh Shin Yahushai, and they want to watch everything you do, right? They want to keep stealing from us, right? And they want to keep us still suppressed into slavery. Well, Yahweh Shah has another plan for us and for the wicked, okay? I want to go to Luke chapter 12. Start with verse 2. For there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known. Verse 3. Therefore, whatsoever ye have spoken in darknesses shall be heard in the light, and that which ye have spoken in the ear in closet shall be proclaimed upon the housetop. Yeah. Now the whole world and the governments every building know who we are and know that we in the highways and byways or at home doing lessons, and they, waiting patiently, planning to make their second move their last move, right? Which is to bring in the mandate of the charagma, the seahit, the chip. Turn people into cyborgs so they can fight the true son, true King of Kings, Lord of Lords, Yahweh Shai, 10 feet tall, dark skin with an afro. Verse 4, and I say unto you, my friends, be not afraid of them that kill the body, and after that have no more that they can do. That's right. That's their tactic, really, right? Pain, chaos, and death. And if they can't control you with that, well, then, they know they lost. Verse 5. But I will forewarn you whom you shall fear. Fear him which after he has killed has power to cast into hell. Yea, I say unto you, fear him. Right? So it's not the wicked that we got to fear. Okay? It's Yahweh Shin Yahweh Shai, because he can take you out and bring you back to life and keep you in hell for generations and generations. Verse 6. Are not 5 sparrows sold for 2 feathering, right? 2 silver, and not one of them is forgotten before Yahweh? Verse 7. But even the very hair of your head are all numbered. Woo! Wow. Fear not, therefore, ye are of more value than many sparrows. Verse 8. Also I say unto you, whosoever shall confess me before men, him shall the Son of Man also confess before the angels of Yahweh. Verse 9. But he that denies me before men shall be denied before the angels of Yahweh. Right? Which we do have 2/3 of our people that are doing that, believe it or not. But it is what it is. Mark chapter 4, verse 22. For there is nothing hid which shall not be manifested, neither was anything kept secret but that it should become abroad. Yeah, come to be known to the whole world, right? Since they want to be so bad and tough and wicked, okay, then, well, then, the whole world's going to know how wicked you are. And how Yahweh Bashin Yashar is doing that? With the Epstein file, right? So it gets deeper every time with that file, man. First Timothy. Chapter 5, verse 25. And see, the thing about the Epstein file, it's not only about the orange man, Donald Trump, okay? It's what it's going to reveal also information about the Rothschild, because they're also part in it as well, right? And I won't be surprised with all these 501c3 incorporated churches as well. Verse 25, likewise also the good works of some are manifested beforehand, and they that are otherwise cannot be hid. That's right. I don't care how much technology these wicked bastards have. Okay? Then the technology is not more advanced than the Bible and the name of Yahweh Shin Yahushai, who turns the Bible and it brings it back into life when we speak it in his name. That's what I want to say. Matthew chapter 10, verse 26. Fear them not, therefore, for there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, and hid that shall not be known. Verse 27. What I tell you in darknesses, that speak yea in light, and what yea hears in the ear, that preaches yea upon the housetop. Verse 28. And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. Yep, that's Yahweh Shai. Verse 29. Are not two sparrows sold for a feathering, and one of them shall not fall on the ground without who? Your Father Yahweh? That's right. He decides when you're going to fall or not. Verse 30. But the very hair of your head are all numbered. 31. Fear ye not, therefore, you are of more value than many sparrows. 32. Whosoever therefore shall confess me before men, him will I also confess before my Father which is in heaven. Verse 33. But whosoever shall not deny me before men, him will I also deny before my Father which is in heaven. Second witness. Okay? I'll leave it with Romans chapter 2. Give me a minute. Verse 16. In the day when Yahweh shall judge the secrets of men by Yahweh Shai according to what? The gospel, my gospel. You see? So when we go out and we call the name of Yahweh Shai and read the scripture, every wicked, every heathen, every person in power around the world, you are being judged for the wickedness that you have done to our people throughout generations and today, right? And I hope that this was edifying, and with that I'll say Shalom.